How's it going, church? Pastor Ryan here. I wanted to make a quick video. Last week, I sent out an email just letting you know that the church was interested in offering a biblical finance course. We had kind of heard from different folks that they'd be interested in that sort of thing. And so did some research on what would be a good option and put that out there last week. And I will just say I was blown away by how many people reached out to that initial email and said, yes, we're interested. We would like to do it. It'd really be beneficial for us. We're excited for it. And so because of that, we are initially probably going to offer one in either the spring or the summer. And we are going to be offering a class for both in light of how many people were interested. So a little bit of information on what's being offered and why. We're going to be offering a course titled Building Finances God's Way. It's a curriculum put out by Compass Ministries. And basically what this course does is it walks through basically a Bible study on what God's word has to say about finances, which it says a lot once you dig into it. There's not a shortage of teaching on how to handle wealth for God's kingdom. And so it walks through a biblical teaching on finance, and then along the way gives all kinds of practical advice on saving, on giving, on investing, on getting out of debt, on planning for the future, a whole host of topics. It walks through how to budget, really step by step in taking control of your finances according to God's word. And we as a church emphasize over and over again as one of our particulars here that we want to really hold forward the sufficiency of God's word, and God's word is sufficient to help with our personal finances. And so I'm super excited about this course. It'll be 6 weeks long, but I want to kind of put out a disclaimer for anyone interested in signing up. This is not an easy study, so it's going to require something of you. It's 6 weeks long. We're going to ask everyone who signs up to commit to coming to at least 5 of the 6 weeks. So being there for the majority of the class. And along the way, you're going to have daily homework that's going to take about half an hour long. And so really, if you're signing up to this, you're not just signing up to come to a class once a week. You're signing up to do daily homework for 6 weeks, and you're committing to come to at least five of the 6 meetings in as much as you're able to control. All right. So I want to put that on the front end. I think this will be a really beneficial course. We're really excited to offer this. But this is not for the casual attender. This is for someone who wants to dive in with both feet. So that being said, what are we going to be offering? Well, we're going to be offering one course in the spring coming up in just a little over a month, and that will run from April 7th through May 19th. Sorry, struggling there for a second. So April 7th through May 19th, that'll be on Sunday nights here at the church from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. All right, so an hour and a half once a week for 6 weeks. That actually covers a 7-week span, but Mother's Day is in there. So we will skip for the week of Mother's Day. All right, so a 6-week course starting April 7th going through May 19th, Sunday nights 6:30 to 8. Childcare will be provided, and all you'll have to do is purchase the workbook, which you can either purchase online as an ebook for $30, or you can get the hard copy, which is $50. So much more expensive to get the hard copy. I personally, when I was previewing the curriculum, went through the ebook, and it's an interactive ebook, super easy to use. It has videos included even, so I think it'd be a little easier to go through ebook, not only cheaper. So I'd highly recommend that. If a bunch of people want to buy hard copies, we can get that at a cheaper price. But really, we're going to push ebooks as it's just easier and cheaper for folks to do that. So that would be the spring, and then we're going to offer the same course again in the summer, but it'll run from June 19th to July 24th. But that one will be on a Wednesday night rather than a Sunday night. So maybe Sunday nights really don't work for your schedule. A Wednesday night would. Plan to come this summer to that summer course, and that will run from 6:30 to 8 at night as well, meeting here at the church. The cost will be the same. You just need to purchase a workbook for that. All right, and so with this, I will tell you that we're planning to limit classes to like 10, 12 people at the most. We want them to be a smaller study so that people will be able to interact and talk and hold each other accountable to the things they're learning. We're not wanting this to be like a big conference or a big open class. but rather a smaller study with a small group of people. So if classes fill up, we're just going to encourage you to come to the next one. So if you want to participate, I encourage you to sign up as soon as possible for that. A few things as you're signing up: make sure to list all the adults who will be signed up. And with that, I would also encourage you, if you have teenage children, this would be a great class for them to take. So if you want your teenagers who may be just about to get their first job or just have their first job, maybe they're about to leave the home, this would be a phenomenal course for them to really lay a foundation in how to handle their finances in a God-honoring way. So encourage adults or teenagers to take this course. Just make sure to note each one of them who will be participating. As you register, I create an online registration form. Should be very easy to go through. So adults, teenagers, participate in that. And then as well, please note if you have any children that you would like to have in childcare during this time, we'll have free childcare. That would be a great blessing. Now, I want to say, if you're watching this and maybe you've done this sort of thing in the past, you don't feel like the need to take again, but you want to bless maybe some families or singles or teenagers who are going through this and are interested in serving during childcare for these times, that would be a wonderful blessing. So please, if you have any interest in serving or childcare for either the spring or the summer course, do please reach out to me. And I would love to help get you signed up and geared up to do that. All right. So we're excited about this. We're hoping that these two courses go well, that this would be something that we would offer on a regular basis, maybe once or twice a year going forward from here. I just think it's an extremely beneficial study. And we live in a world that's majority of people, their finances are out of control and undisciplined and don't know where they're going and feel stressed and behind. And we want to bring God's word to bear on that, as it really finances touches virtually everything in your life in one form or another. And so this is a really helpful study. I really think it'll bless those who come. But again, I just want to reiterate, if you sign up, be ready to do the work. Okay, so we really don't want people to come that haven't done the homework and are missing every other week. It really takes away from the course for the rest of the participants in it. When you have a group that's all going through together that takes it seriously, it's just more fruitful for everyone involved. And so that are going to really strongly encourage that as we promote this. So if you're interested, a link will be below in this email I'm sending out, or if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'll put a link to the sign up in that as well. And we'd love to have you be a part. So hope to see you there. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. Grace and peace.